Hello everyone, welcome back to Max's Worldview. And today I would like to talk about the situation in Hormuz. So I know this situation is very complex. So I would like to start with a brief history that back in the 60s and 50s and until the Iranian Revolution, Iran used to have a pro-Western government, and one of the key moments of this pro-Western government was allowing oil into their country to be owned by foreign companies. Primarily, a British company owned the majority of the oil in Iran. But when the Iranian Revolution happened, then after that, in the 70s, what they decided to do was, since they became anti-Western, they decided to get rid of the Western ownership of their oil and give it to themselves to nationalize, or at least give it to their own companies. And this has led to conflicts in the region ever since. And there's one ironic history moment when the US is mad at Iran for having nuclear weapons. In the 80s, there was the Iran-Reagan-Contra scandal in where the then President Ronald Reagan, to fight the Contras in Nicaragua, he funded the Contras against the Sandinistas, which were anti-US, and what he decided to do is that he would give the nuclear weapons to Iran and use the money from that to fund the fascist kind of group. And after that happened, there's a controversy, and ever since then, that's definitely sort of been the background, so it is a little ironic. And now we have the Strait of Hormuz, and another factor to interesting is that there was a UN resolution about how Iran should be treated in the international stage, and the US, Britain, and France definitely decided to be more harsh against it, while Russia and China decided to be much more softer on it. And seeing this, you can obviously see the influence, and it's like the typical countries you'd support, whether for and against this society, the Iranian society. And I just hope that in the future, we will see, hopefully, no more war and a peaceful Iran. But from the looks of it, it may be difficult. And one more other factors I would also like to consider is how when they killed Iran's leader, and it sort of made a lot of people very nationalistic and want to die for him. So but another aspect that people consider is that Iran is attacking neighboring and fellow Arab countries, which makes other countries sort of go against them. And that's genuinely, and in general, this goes all to combine what happens in their societies. And in general, in conclusion, I would just like to say that, of course, hopefully there will be no more war in the future, and hopefully there's no more the conflicts between the two regions.